Andrew Scheer, the leader of the Conservative Party, is campaigning to be the next Prime Minister of Canada. He's a lot taller than I thought. I'm Arjun Ram, and since I've never covered an election campaign like this before, I'm going to be getting some helpful tips from CBC reporter David Cochrane to explain to me the do's and don'ts of covering an election campaign media scrum. Thanks for meeting with me today, David. What should I expect from this whole process today?
You're going to get to ask a question to one of the people who wants to be the Prime Minister of Canada. They're auditioning for an important job, so you need to ask them an important question. The way these things work is you get one question and one follow-up, and having a plan for that and a structure for that is important for you to get what you want out of that opportunity.
What can I do in that situation when I ask a question and maybe Mr. Scheer doesn't give me the answer that I was looking for or a descriptive answer?
Sometimes the question is as important as the answer, because if they dodge it or evade it or don't answer it, that's very telling, and the audience can see that.
What's the format of the scrum going to be like?
The way it normally works is all the reporters will get together and say, okay, who wants to ask about what? Mr. Scheer will give his speech and make his announcement, and then he will open it up for questions. And then we all line up at a microphone and ask our questions in turn. So you get in that line, you will get to ask a question.
Can you explain to me the don'ts of covering an election media scrum? What shouldn't I do?
Don't be disrespectful. You can be assertive and you can be pushy and you can, be strong, but don't be a jerk about it.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
So here's your representation.
Awesome. It's official. I'm in. David told me there's going to be a reporter's huddle before the scrum. I think I found it. Looks like that's the huddle. I'm going to see if I can join. So what goes on in this huddle here?
Well, we're going to just try to figure out who's going to ask what question and in what order we're going to do it.
So we want to make sure we cover every topic.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is so great to be here today with Markham Mayor Frank Scarpitti and Richmond Hill Mayor David Barrow.
Time to go ask the question. Let's do this.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Happy to take your questions.
You see this at every stop, just about every stop with candidates along the campaign, no matter which party. Something like this happens.
I'm in the reporter's line for the scrum, and I'm pretty sure I'm the shortest one here. I don't even know if I can reach the mic. Hi, Mr. Scheer. Arjun Ram, CBC Kids News.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. We met at the Raptors parade, actually. Unfortunately, it ended in a sour way with the shooting.
In this witness video, you hear 4 gunshots. 4 people were taken to hospital with gunshot wounds. The shooting left many upset.
I was scared and terrified, as so were many kids. As Prime Minister, what would you do in order to strengthen our gun laws?
Our plan for a safer Canada goes after the gangsters and criminals. We're going to invest in new resources to help our border service agents get more illegal guns that are coming into Canada. And we're going to name criminal organizations as gangs so that prosecutors don't have to keep proving the same thing over and over again.
How can you reassure kids such events won't be repeated?
Well, by going after the gangsters and the illegal firearms, that is the best way to reduce the likelihood of these types of things happening in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That was pretty cool. I think it was a pretty good answer. I think that went pretty well, but I'm going to go ask David what he thought. Thank you. How do you think that went?
I think you got a good answer from him. It's an answer we've kind of heard before, but he took you seriously, and he gave you, I think, the answer you were looking for. That's what you wanted, right?
Politics is something that matters to me, and of course, for many people, voting is something that matters to them. We should care because we're the next generation. We're the next people that have to vote. We're the next people that have to decide who's going to run our country.
My name's Daniel Scow. I'm Mr. Scheer's press secretary. And as you saw today, I thought you got a good feel for usually how the process works for our message events in the mornings during the campaign. Now that everybody's finished, you'll notice that the media is packing up and we're going to go to our media bus. So we've got one bus for Mr. Scheer and for his team. And then we've got, because we have about 12 to 15 media traveling with us at all times and they need filing room, we've got a second bus just for them.
You ever get on the wrong bus and realize, oh shoot, this is the wrong one?
Absolutely.
Isn't it kind of weird for Mr. Scheer to have his face on a bus?
That whole picture,
Yeah.
we got it one morning. It was really, really early in the morning and we were on a tight deadline and had a bunch of other events to do. So it was like this triumph of team effort to pull it all together. It was really, really cool.
Wow.
All right. So this is the media tour bus. We've got Wi-Fi on here, as you can see. We've got desks so that they can type. You pretty much have everything you need, including snacks.
Jackpot. Let's find out what type of snacks they have on the Andrew Scheer campaign bus. So, a Kit Kat. See what else they are. Ooh. Oh, I love these. Gummies. Ketchup chips. Strawberry flavored cookies. Tastes like oatmeal. A lot of good food here. Oh my goodness. This is actually good. That was really cool. I got it. I got it. That was honestly pretty cool. And now I know the do's and don'ts of covering an election media day scrum. For CBC Kids News, I'm Arjun Ram.